What is going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just epic, Libra, and it keeps us growing. You'll understand the big energy in a second, Libra. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey because it's a general energy weekly spread. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and listen to that recording for Sag. But the reason I'm so geeked up, Libra, is because depending on when you're watching this, tomorrow on the 8th, it's my birthday. So I'm getting ready to give... Well, actually, I'm about to actually be chill, Libra. Like, I got big energy, but it's going to be just real relaxing. At least that's what I'm aiming for. I'm Empress weekend. But with this, let's get back to you, Libra. Because with this weekly video, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals. Feeling lovely. There's great energy all around here, Libra. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we're going to get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situation, okay? Thank you. And then, in case y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching. Libra, very intuitive group, fantastic. One of them actually just had a birthday not too long ago too, so we're really in this Cancerian energy right now, Libra, so brace yourself. Let's get your first card here. Ooh, and you in Taurus, all up in your Leo energy, which makes sense because your ruler Venus is all up in Leo energy right now. But you got the third card of Leo's here, which is the Inventor card. What you got cooking up, Libra? I'm excited to see it. Because it's a card of innovation. Ooh, I like that. Imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments. Okay to fail, do it again and again. Inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, and modern era. In Libra, this is very creative energy for you. This is the energy that's coming through here, the innovation, the imagination, the creative. Because you are a very unique blend, I feel like, the air signs. You know, for being one, it's... Where Aquarius and Gemini are creative in a sense, sure, but with Venus, you know, she's all about art, beauty, aesthetics, and you being also, you know, the more balanced aspect of the Empress. You know, it's what you can really bring, you know, like it's beautiful, Libra. And when you think about too, because Venus is going to be in Libra until wouldn't that be nice? And it will be. But until then, Libra, Venus is going to be in Libra, wow, in Leo until September. And Leo is very creative energy, and that's going to be forming a sextile with your sign. You know, where Taurus is going to be having maybe a little bit more of a challenging time with that energy. This is very beneficial for you, but it's going to be an energy that is kind of passive. So we're going to need to make use of those creative abilities that you had. You know, set trends, Libra. You know, get inspired by your ideas. You know, I feel like it's like approaching your thoughts and your ideas with this, like, with an extra sense of curiosity and really almost like a playful type of like because Leo can be very childlike energy too, so really dig into that, just like that inner inventor, and you know, just bring something beautiful. Because I was actually just telling Taurus this, you know, when you think about Venus and Mars, the tower in the decks, Mars goes through and really causes, you know, disarray and you know, really kind of shake things up, and it's just like really just brings chaos, so that Venus can come through and bring order, bring beauty, and then build from that, you know, because you know, Mars in the tower, they're just not doing this stuff just because, you know, they go to bring in the change, but you go in to bring in the balance, Libra, and that's fantastic. Let's get some tarot on this. I love it. And absolutely, because this could be a very intuitive energy for you too, Libra. Hold on, let's get some... I just got chills just thinking about it. Alright, Libra, let's see what we got here. Alright, so you got the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Or, excuse me, upright here. And with the... And that's interesting that that even came out like that, because it feels like that maybe for some it's... Because with the Ace of Pentacles, these are like seeds, you know? It's potential. And... the only way to really work with these aces here is to take that energy and put it into application. You know, this could be maybe taking a skill that you have and, let's say, turning it into like a course, for example, maybe teaching others, you know, setting trends, Libra. You know, we're getting into a modern era. You know, speaking of, now we got Gemini here. You Gemini are, it's going to be, Aquarius is going to be in for an interesting transformation, but you and Gemini are going to be receiving trines from Pluto as well, you know, starting into Aquarius season next year, depending upon for the next 20 years. So this is going to be a very transformative, very innovative. I feel like a great time for opportunities to plant as many seeds as you can, Libra. Get some ideas really cooking up here. And I feel like that's going to really get you in this place of connecting with, like, I don't know, I feel like it's taking you to higher planes, you know, like really kind of unlocking a whole different side of yourself, you know, seeing how, because I like with this Lovers here, it's like you got the male that has this tree that's burning over here, and you have this woman who's got this fruitful tree, and it feels like it's bringing, again, this balance and taking all of this change that's going down in the world right now, and taking these ideas and really, you know, really bringing a sense, you know, it's like Adam and Eve here, essentially making yourself a Garden of Eden there, Libra. Look at you. So I mean, I don't see why not more. Let's get a little bit more on that, Libra. And listen, I know where, because I know where, I have a lot of Leo in my chart, so I know where my ideas for, you know, can be a little grand sometimes, Libra. But I feel like it's really, these ideas are just, they can be as big or as small as you want to, but that doesn't mean the size of the dream doesn't have a meaningful impact overall. You know what I mean? Because just even think with the inspired ideas, something that you put into practice could inspire someone else. You know what I mean? That's what Leo energy does. You know, it's just kind of being being yourself, being your natural, creative, imaginative self, and really just doing it unapologetically, and just watching how this thing not just does for you, but it's like, I feel like there's a broader sense that's getting ready to happen here, Libra, for you. Maybe even like a different, just a different set of perspectives or something along those lines here. Yeah, I love that. Let's get some more on this. So we got here, Libra. Love it, absolutely. So you got the Five of Swords in reverse here, and then you have the Six of Wands upright. And with this Five of Swords, you know, I feel like for some, it almost feels like that this energy is... It feels like that it's not something where we're shooting to be the best, per se, with this thing. It's not saying that we're not doing great work, Libra, but I feel like that it's... And listen, not that there's anything wrong with like fame or admiration or anything along those lines with the Six of Swords and recognition and things, but I feel like that whatever this thing that we're doing, whatever it is that we're kind of cooking up, creating, whether this be, you know, literal art, or maybe we're cooking up a routine, you know, maybe we're getting into like a workout thing, maybe we're wanting to learn some, I don't know, work with horses. I don't know what you're doing, Libra. It's brilliant, but I do feel like that it's remembering that it's more than about just like a sense of competition, because when we're just on the top, you know, all the people, like, well, not all the people, but you hear sometimes in like the songs where it's just like it's lonely at the top, and you know, it is, you know, I feel like we're more so in a time of co-creation, you know, like help everyone kind of build, getting our soul tribe around us and really building this foundation together, you know, like... And again, it's just like, it's one of those things that feels like, you know, where you succeed, your people succeed, and then vice versa. You know what I mean? We're getting, the energy feels like a more sort of like broader sense of celebration and like a real deeper kind of type of meaning here. And something too with this energy, with the Five of Swords being in reverse, it's remembering that too with whatever we're pursuing. It's try not to let that, because sometimes, let's say for example, if we want to learn like guitar, you know, there's so many guitarists out there, and that can be disheartening at first. So it's just like, well, what am I going to do to stand out from the, you know, millions of other guitarists out there? And the lovely thing is, Libra, you don't have to do much. You just have to be you, and that's going to resonate with people. And there's enough people with a you know, different type of style, looking for a specific maybe type of sound that you can bring that no one else can, because that's the uniqueness of you, Libra. I like that, and that's what Venus and Leo, I feel it's all about too. You know, getting that self confidence and all that. I love it. Let's get another tarot on the mix, or excuse me, another oracle on the mix. Nice, look at you and your Cancerian energy. I'm with it. Because you got the third card of Cancers here. Look at you matching up these threes, which is the constellation card. Look at you, mate. Look at you building constellation. You know, ooh, aiming for the stars, Libra. I'm with it. This is the card of network, support, associates, gathered, meetings, socialize, organization, arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence, in connection with, in a large amount or quantity. And a lot of this whole kind of card resonated here, Libra. And it feels like that maybe we are in a sense of kind of like orchestrating some type of thing, you know, getting really kind of, I don't know, it's like we're getting like maybe just our ducks in a row, you know, we're really maybe getting ready to, I don't know, like this could be a great energy for you to start making some moves, you know, maybe doing some socializing, you know, maybe we're starting up a community thing, you know, where we're, I don't know, maybe we're planting a garden, or maybe we're going to, oh, I forgot, I just told another sign this not too long ago, maybe we're starting up a star gazing group or something like that. I was just thinking about getting a telescope not too long ago, Libra, so look at that might be that was a cool idea. But there could even be with this energy too about if we've been maybe feeling like you've been wanting to, let's say we've been wanting to do, what the hell is she doing? She's building some sort of knickknacks here and thingamajigs. Let's say if you got some kind of specific passion like that, it could be finding a group that's out there and just like getting out there and exchanging different ideas, you know, seeing different styles, you know, seeing how this energy manifests, and see how this, again, how these, I feel like there's a lot of inspiration that's going on here, Libra. A lot of like, let's get some, and your major arcana is the Lovers here. You know, you're starting a thing, and you know, Gemini energy is about that communication and being Mercury ruled, and this energy of learning and acquiring new skills or refining new skills with the Seven of Swords here. Okay, let's get some tarot on the mix. Because both Cancer and Leo are very creative energies. Cancer takes the feelings of, you know, can take their feelings and then to be able to express that into such a degree. You know, there's a lot of nice energy here, Libra. Oh, and then here's Capricorn. I've been giving them flack for like no reason. Actually, I just had a pleasant conversation with a Capricorn not too long ago, so let me stop. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Libra, look at the Empress. Look at you helping Empress energy. And that's interesting. Taurus had her in reverse too. So you got the Empress in reverse here, and then you got the Three of Cups, and then the Devil upright. Interesting, Libra. I'm not sure with this Devil. It almost feels like that maybe there's this energy of it almost feels like this energy of where we may be kind of telling ourselves that, I don't know, it's almost like we're talking ourselves out of this creative energy. It's like the second that we get this idea, maybe we start thinking about all these things that we, you know, that we could do, or I'm not sure. It feels like that it gets almost to this state of maybe like kind of overwhelm, or maybe we're not, maybe we've been kind of staking in. I'm almost getting like hermit energy too, where it's just like maybe we've been kind of maybe reclusive as of late, and And it almost feels like with the Three of Cups, there may almost feel like there's a need to celebrate, to just kind of get out there more and just kind of really just be in the moment, you know, do something maybe spontaneous here, but let me get a little bit more on the Devil before I talk about the Empress, because that's interesting. See what we got here. Oh, yeah. Okay, dope. So the Devil is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles upright here. Fascinating. Then we got the Queen of Cups and then the Moon in reverse here. And it almost feels like with this, Libra, it seems like that there's that maybe for some, maybe we've had this, I don't know if we've tried to do something like this in the past, possibly where it's like maybe we like made this connection or something along those lines. Maybe we had these ideas that we were going to cook up, and maybe it led to this energy where, let's say, like we went in on like this idea and you wanted to start like this business, and then something maybe happened somewhere through where, I don't know, it's like maybe a partner didn't come through, maybe these things didn't got out. I don't know, just think something just got out of hand here, or it's very interesting energy that's coming through here, Libra, but it feels like with the Moon being in reverse here, there's more on the Moon. Interesting. Okay, so the Moon is clarified by the Hanged One, and it feels like, Libra, that maybe we're getting ready to get to this state where it's just like it's almost like we're afraid to, this thing, whatever this inspiration, this ideas or something along those lines. It's like I feel like we know that this stuff is going to bring goodness for us, going to really kind of raise our vibration and get us to this state. But it feels like with the Empress being in reverse here, it's almost like we're afraid to really kind of wholly invest in this thing again. Maybe there's something that happened in the past where it's just like where there was this sense of maybe this trust was established, or maybe, and this doesn't even necessarily be like with a partner, maybe we even were like, this could even been like a trust with almost like with like our higher selves, with the universe, and then we feel like that we went for this thing and maybe it didn't go quite as we planned, and it just got us to maybe just put us in kind of a weird funk there, Libra. In which that's heavy, and I get that, because there are times where, I talk about like, that everything happens for a reason. It's meant to get us to our highest good and stuff. But sometimes when you're in the middle of a Devil situation or a Hanged One or a Tower, I mean, it's like it's a lot sometimes, and that it does it waxes and wanes. Just even thinking about the Moon here, Pisces, and it does. I feel like that in these situations, especially in something like that where it feels like that maybe we felt like alone, and like a real, this almost feels really deep kind of, Libra, and like I'm not quite sure, like there's something maybe we might need to reflect on here, maybe for some of you. But the Devil's he's a piece of work, because he is there. He's not a bad card. He's there to remind us that we can persevere. Capricorn they're the achievers of the zodiac. You can't tell them nothing. If they set their mind to something, they're going to get it. They're going to accomplish things. They're Saturn rule. It may take some time, but they're going to get it done. And that's what life is all about. It might take some time, but you're going to get there, Empress, because you're already, even though you're in reverse, that still doesn't take away from the fact that you're an Empress. You know what I mean? But we're getting to that higher octave, because now in this state here, being in reverse, there's more growth. And growth for an Empress, that's phenomenal, because then that gets you to your higher octave, because the Hanged One here is Neptune, and Venus, or Neptune is a higher octave of Venus there, Libra. So Yeah, this feels a little deep, Libra. Something like maybe if there's something that's resonating with you, and again, it could have been in a relationship too. Maybe we had, and again, it could be business. Maybe even a loved one didn't support what our dreams were, and where we just got to this weird place of. But you absolutely can, Libra. You absolutely can, because you got the moon here with this. You know, the moon in reverse is seeing through those illusions. You know, it's again remembering that you always an empress at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, all time. All right, Libra, let's get some tea. Get your last card, and that's something too. Just I don't know if I mentioned this with the Six of Wands, but it's, you know, when you get to the journey, or you know, when you get to that big win, it's great, but sometimes we forget about the challenges in between, the devil moments. The empresses go through devil moments all the time. You know, it's not something. It's hard being an empress, but it's rewarding too. It just makes you more resilient. So you should, yeah. All right, let's get your last oracle card here. Ha! I love it. Taurus got this one too. I like that. Looks like Venus got you on your side here. You Libra in particular, I really feel like you're in some real strong kind of creative energy here, because you got the first card of Leo's, which is the Knight card. Look at you, rising up from look at the Empress, rising up from the sunrise. I like that, because it's a card of confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, and champion of a cause. And the energies that really kind of pop through here, Libra, the passionate, the fighting spirit, and the persevering, you know, this is a very, I feel like a really wonderful energy for you, Libra, to really do some, just to cook up some great work, or just, and again, this could be a hobby, this could be just a self-improvement type of thing, but a great energy for you to pursue your passions, and to not just to start, you know, these things, Libra, but really nurture these ideas. So you got a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of nurturing energy with both the Queen of Cups and the Empress here, and it feels like that it's nurturing our dreams, you know, and nurturing ourselves, Libra. And I feel like that a lot of that comes through doing stuff that we love, you know, and doing things that do raise our vibration and get us towards that higher. Look at all this lovely energy here, and and you know what? It's just like how I was talking with this woman earlier in the lovers. It's, you got all this feminine energy here, the Queen of Cups. You know, the Neptune is feminine energy, Venus, and you know, that's the more we're on the fruitful end now, Libra. We're in the abundance. You know, the where things are growing, things are. You're coming into, it's like how you bring in, you know, bringing in the fall, but, you know, getting into the harvest, you know what I mean? It's, and something too, Libra, just a little sidebar just kind of popped in my head, because Libra, or well, you do deal with relationships, Libra, and Leo energy is very creative in the sense of like procreation and things. You know, that's an ultimate creation there. You know, Cancer dealing with the home, Queen of Cups is Cancer, Empress is very pregnant. If we're looking for babies, you know, could be a great time for a Libra, but if we're not, you know, maybe let's focus on the inventions. Maybe let's channel that energy, that fruitful energy somewhere else there. But interesting, Libra. Let's get some tarot on this. Alright, last little bit here, Libra. Interesting. There we go. Because that's what I was kind of feeling earlier too. So you have the Ten of Swords and then the Temperance card in reverse here, and then we have the Hermit and the Knight of Swords upright. And let's switch back over here, Libra, because it feels like that. This is what I kind of felt earlier, when I felt like it seemed like that maybe for some, maybe we were in this like kind of reclusive state, kind of this hermit energy here, and that's what it sort of feels like. It's sort of like, maybe we've been in this place of where we were hurt in the past, or I'm not sure, like again, like something happened and maybe it just like discouraged us from creating, really kind of threw us out of balance, and it's just been, maybe we've been in this energy of healing, Libra, because that's one thing with the Ten of Swords too, where yes, we may have been in a real kind of tough situation, kind of hit like a rock bottom in the sense, but the sun is always rising, and it's a reminder that we always rise, Libra, and then after the moon in the major arcana train is the sun, but it's going to be something that is going to take work. But Knight of Swords, he's all about business. He's one that once he gets locked in on what the future is, he's going to put in that work and get it done. Come rain, shine, hell or high water, he's got it, and I feel like that really for all of you, for all of us and just in general, but I feel like for you, Libra, too, just being such a... I tell Taurus, I think I bring this up with you sometimes, but it really is sometimes I get a little jealous that you all are, how you get, you're in so good with the Empress. I have, Taurus in my midheaven, so I'm aspiring to be an Empress, but it's a whole other thing to be in it, you know what I mean? Of course you know what I mean, and it's something where, Libra, really channel into that. If you're more than just a sign of relationships, I feel like that's where the lock kind of stays. You are a very creative sign, Libra, and I feel like your ideas are one that when you really get cooking, it's what the world needs. You know what I mean? It's balance in the sense of, creativity, inspiration and admiration and just motivation, just all of that motions word, Libra. And really let that light shine, let's no matter how big or small, because even if we shine on a flashlight, someone's gonna see that light, and then they're gonna be inspired to create their own light, Libra, and it's brilliant. Look at you, and enlightening others and yourself. Love it, Empress. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you there, Libra. So if you like that or anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Libra. I would love to see Empresses all over the place. That's one of my dreams. That would be fantastic. And have them all, you Empresses. Subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified about these videos each week. And then I'm on this meditation app Insight Timer. And I started a group on there called Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. It's just a group to post like positive affirmations, encouraging messages, things along those lines. And as the group grows, I want to start posting, or I'm going to start posting different meditations. It's like healing music and guided meditations, get self-care with the Empress, or overcoming, addictions or devices with the devil, something along those lines. But definitely check that out, Libra. And then lastly, got a nice little Cancerian card here. You got one of our Oracle cards. Not that you need them. But if you have any Cancer in your placements, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to Mother Channel, the Jared and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We absolutely discuss lunar shenanigans even when they're Pisces. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise card here. So I can get you out there, Libra. There's that sun. I love it. Thank you, Iris. So that's great. So Libra, the one thing I do, I'm going to get your Oracle card in a second. I love when the sun's in reverse. I love it. Sure, I love it when it's upright. It's fantastic. But I do love it when it's in reverse, because then that gives us something to look for. That gives us, that kind of sparks new inspirations, new motivation to try to go get more sunlight. It's just like, this is like a reminder that where, yes, your life is bright and lovely, but we can bring more love and more warmth and more passion and more, Libra, and really just kind of bask in your garden there. Because didn't you construct the whole Garden of Eden? I mean, look at you, Empress. I think that might be your title, Libra. You ready to build a Garden of Eden? That's what's up. Let's see what your Oracle card is, Libra. Absolutely. Because what better healing thing to do than to get into that creative space, Libra? But you got the heal card in reverse here. And if there's something that we may need to heal from, Libra, give that energy some space. Maybe spare that some sunlight. Maybe we've been kind of working through this stuff, and there's just been this, like, our intuition that's just been kind of like, Libra, I want to paint something, or Libra, let's go for a nature walk, or something along those lines. But anything to bring yourself some love, life, warmth, things that just give you the warm and fuzzies inside and make you feel good, Libra. But I will say with that, Libra, actually, now that I said that, considering you did get Neptune and Pisces, be mindful of escapism. Three of Cups can kind of get in that realm too. You got the Devil. So we just want to be mindful of that as well. Getting into more quick fixes as opposed to really investing in something that may be a little more work, but man, it's going to be more worth it in the long run than that. And that's what Capricorn, the Devil, is all about. Really kind of developing and strengthening from this stuff here. So I'm with it, Libra. What a lovely reading. Your readings have been fantastic here, and I love all the readings, but your energies have been different, Libra, and I like it. It's really cool. So hopefully there you have been leveling up there, Libra, all the time. So you stay safe out there with all these passions and networkings and things. I'm with it, Libra. Let's go raise your vibration through the roof there. Cause you got a lot of major arcana here. You got a lot of brightness and abundance here. And again, even though it may be feeling in reverse right now, it's still there. An Empress is an Empress no matter what mood she's in. But when she's in the lower one, that just gives you more time to raise that vibration, get close to that sunlight. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.